Okay, hello friends. I just like to share my experience and encounter with the devil with you as an encouragement. We have a strange situation in church where the devil is much more popular in church than God, even on our pulpit. The devil is more popular in church. If you have not talked about the devil one day in church, our theology is not done. Now I came back from church after I think that Sunday where that particular month we are doing a series on spiritual warfare, took a took ministration on spiritual warfare, took time to minister to some people, and we came back home. I got back home, my wife was in the kitchen cooking while I was in the living room. I was chatting with her, I was waiting for my meal to eat and rest. Then I felt a scratch on my both eyes. And immediately water started running from my eyes like a river. My two eyeballs came out of their sockets. And I was like, where is this one coming from? Where is this one coming from? My wife came out of the kitchen and saw my two eyeballs out and was like, boy, what's this? And she was already making calls to several of my friends, some of my friends to pray for her husband. But while I was seated, I was like, what's going on here? Then I remember the ministration that we had in the morning, and I quickly sensed that the devil was trying to get back at me because of several of those ministrations. So I sat back and I was praying while I was seated and taking authority over the devil. And in 3 minutes, my two eyes went back to their socket and I was fine. Okay? The second experience I love to share with you is we had a Bible study in the morning and a brother told me how he's been stooling for like 1 week, taking drugs, different kind of medication and concussion. I was no relief. And it was a tough challenge for him. I laid my hands on his lower abdomen and prayed for him and assured him that he will be fine. So all of us left the study, took time to do some things in town and came back home. I drove back home from Lagos. I got back home and I couldn't come down from the car. It was like a very heavy metal has been tied to my waist and very painful. I was like, what's going on here? There was nothing wrong with me in the morning. Even when I drove to Lagos, I didn't feel anything. Then I remember the prayer I prayed for that brother. I just smiled. I laid my hands on my lower abdomen, exactly the place where I put my hands on in his body, and prayed for myself and practically dragged myself out of the car and walked back home. In 3 minutes, the pain was gone and I was fine. Okay? So, I love to challenge you that the first thing you have to know is that the devil is a defeated enemy. Christ defeated the devil with his victory on the cross of Calvary. Colossians 2:15 says, Christ triumphed over principalities and power and made an open show of them when he triumphed over them on the cross. So the devil knows the defeat. If you don't know, even the devil already knows that he's a defeated foe. So you don't have to be afraid of the devil. You don't have to be scared of the devil. Your life does not have to be driven by the fear of the devil, but by faith in God. Okay? The second thing is that in the heat of attack, in the heat of oppression, all you need is just to stand up against them and enforce the victory of Christ over your life. James chapter 4 and verse 7 says, submit to God and resist the devil and he will flee. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8 and 9, be sober, be vigilant, the devil your adversary is prowling around seeking who to devour. Who you resist in faith, verse 9. So God expects us to resist the devil. The book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 13 says, put on a whole armor of God that you might be able to stand against the wiles of the devil in evil days. And after you have done all to stand. Okay, so God wants us to resist the devil and stand. So you will have to believe what Christ did on your behalf enough to stand on it to resist the devil. The final thing that you need to grow your spiritual strength and stamina, because every battle is a function of strength. That's why Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10 says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Paul said to Timothy, 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1, Timothy, my son, be strong in the grace that God gives. Proverbs 24:10 says, if you fail in time of adversity, how small your strength. Can I ask you? How is your strength? How is your spiritual strength and stamina in resisting the devil? As you go work with this challenge, go build your strength. I pray for you that every oppression, every harassment of the devil is broken down over your life. I pray for you that as you go from here, go and enjoy your freedom and your liberty in Christ. From every cause, from every oppression, from every manipulation, from every attacks of hell. In Jesus' name we have prayed. I'm sure you have been blessed by this video. And if it has blessed you, it's definitely going to bless other people. So I love you to share it from whatever platform you are viewing it from. Facebook, WhatsApp, or YouTube. I love you to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel, OBM TV channel, and click the notification button. As you do this, God bless you. Thank you.